Hello everyone. How's it going? How is everyone today? I'm good. I just wolfed down a granola bar, so I'm in the middle of talking and eating, and I don't know what I'm saying. Hi everyone. Hi 3 people. I think it's 3 people seeing here. I don't even know what we're doing today. I kind of forgot what we're doing today. I think we're doing the rest of the bring me your issues stuff. We're doing some more of that stuff. So this is what I'm going to work on today. Let's look. So we look in here in our bring me your issues. I'm going to drop a chat right there. That's what we're looking at. And we've sort of done them all. We've got like 2 left. And I don't know which one we should do. I don't know. We'll see. Or we can do something else. Whatever comes up. I don't know. I'm going to refill my coffee. And maybe I'll start looking at the simple blocks one. Actually, I don't know. Let's look at this. I don't know. We'll look at the navigation one maybe. I don't really know. I don't really know what we're doing. We're gonna see. We're gonna see. And let's look at what this one is. People have been talking about this one, so let's read it. Oh, this is Tom DeVisser. Could you use something holiday themed? Holiday themed? What holiday is it? Kev. Welcome, Kevin. Hello from Miami. I'm vacation, so just saying hi. Hey, Corey. Well, enjoy the weather. Corey's Florida man today. I don't know if you've ever. And Kevin's Florida man every day, isn't he? Kevin, you live in Florida, don't you? I just read something today that a 72-year-old man got attacked by an alligator in Florida. So sorry to hear that. 2 hours from Miami. Okay, cool. Very cool. What is it, a holiday in States or something? Sounds like an everyday occurrence. Yeah. Have you ever played the Florida Man game? It is hysterical. You put Florida Man and then your birthday. I'm gonna do it. Florida. If I can spell it right. Florida Man. June 2nd. And then you see what comes up. So, Florida man accused of killing iguana uses stand your ground defense to try to get charge dropped. That's brilliant. April 20th. April 20th. Is April 20th a holiday or something? I don't know. I live in Canada. Somebody help me. April 20th holiday? Nope. Holiday. Oh, it's 420. It's 420. I just figured that out. This is hysterical. This one. Okay. Well, I don't know. I should have prepared some cool emotes or something for 420. But anyhow. Yes, it is holiday themed. I just realized this. Yeah, I just realized it now. So anyways, we're looking at, so can you make a custom block for mega menus, off canvas menus, etc. Basically how to make a custom navigation block. Okay, thanks Corey, thanks for checking in. And once he leaves, we can start talking about him again, which is great. So is this something, is Tom here? Tom, you're not here. I don't know. Anyways, but this seems like something we can already do. Creating complication, like, don't we have a navigation block? Like, you know, so you want to do that in the site editor, I guess, right? But we should be able to, I'm just going to do a new one here. We'll go this, let's call this navigation block. Like, we should just be able to put a navigation block in, right? We've got navigation. So what's the problem? Site logo. There's my site logo. Custom link to www.google.ca because we're in Canada. Page link. Yeah, like, so we have navigation. So I don't know specifically what we need to build that is not already available to us. It's probably, is it nested stuff? Like, it's probably, this is more probably like a CSS thing, right? Like, we could probably go, can I go nested children? Let's see. an off-screen menu. Like something that slides in? Is that what we're talking about? Like what's an example of an off-screen menu? Because this is CSS, and we all know how good I am at CSS. Yeah, maybe. All right. So wouldn't that just be like doing something like we could do this like an orientation like this? We can publish this. I don't even know what page what page is this? View post. Right? So we've got this, and then we would have to, how would you structure that? I don't know. I don't know how I'd structure it. Let's see. Where is this thing? So this is my menu. So this is going to be way down here. So we've got this responsive container nav. So this is it, right? So that's post content. This is the nav. So is that this thing? Must be. So yeah. So that's the nav. So we have access to it. We could like, you could do, I don't know, like could we do position absolute and go like, I don't know, left. This is old school CSS, like minus 1,000 pixels. You know, just bring it off screen and then have it animate in and animate out. Multicolor submenu. Yeah. Well, I mean, you could do it a number of different ways, and you could do a custom block. We don't necessarily have to do a custom block. And by the way, that CSS is just horrible. Yeah, I'd probably use some InnerBlocks there. So I mean, okay, so if we wanted to do this, like, what can we insert here? So we don't really have, so can we do groups? No, so we don't really have, okay, all right, cool. So, yeah. So you'd probably want to do that, but you'd want to have it like, how would we plan that? Okay, so we've got blocks that we can already use to manage some of this stuff, but we need to have like the flyout menus. All right, so let's fine, I'll do it. I'm gonna try to do it, but you guys, you really have to realize how crappy my CSS is gonna be for this. So if we're all on board with that, let's do it. Otherwise, it's gonna be painful. Anyhow. So the first thing we're doing here is I've got this bring me your issues thing. I'm gonna put a new block in there. I'm gonna use the npx create block package, which is my favorite package. And this is going to be a mega menu. I'm looking at the screen over here. Mega menu. So what I'm doing here is I'm going to use the create block package to scaffold out some block files. Oh, you know what? That's not right. It is right, but I have to cd into the source directory because it being the create block package will scaffold the block files wherever you run the command. So I'm going to run it inside the source, and that'll work. A web factory, welcome from Buenos Aires. Thank you for hanging out with us. So I'm going to do Twitch. So, okay, so the important thing is this flag, no plugin, because if we run that, it'll just scaffold the blocks. And we're going to, I'm just going to make it a static block, I guess. We'll just see how that goes. Do I want to make that a static block? We'll figure it out. I don't know. So we're going to call this mega. So that's going to run. What it's going to do, it's going to insert a folder in here somewhere called mega menu right there. It's going to scaffold out a single block for us, nice and simple. Okay, so now we've got this block and it'll build. So the other thing we have to come in, because we have one plugin with multiple blocks, we're going to come in here and I'm going to make sure that gets registered. And it's going to be mega menu. That's my race, like wrestling voice, maybe. That's what I'm calling it. Can someone do me a favor and type bang move into the chat? I want to see if my bot is working. And that should move my camera from the right to the left. Somebody test that for me, please. Don't all do it at once. Or do it all at once. I don't care. Oh, there we go. Worked. Nice. Bang move. Wait. Bang move. Oh, Duncan. What is that? Duncanu Stivager. I'm not saying that right. I apologize. Thank you for being first time chatter. Mute. You trying to mute me, Kevin? This is for you. Anyways, I'm offended Kevin tries to mute me. son of a bitch. Anyhow, cool. So it does seem to work. Okay, awesome. Anyway, so this is gonna work. Now let's get into our browser. Lost my window thing, and then in here, this is gonna be. I'm gonna call this mega menu. I'm gonna say it like that every time I say it. So just deal with it. You're fine. Update. Okay, so in here I should have. I need to refresh the page, I think. And then what did I call this thing? I'm not even pretty sure. I called it mega menu. So we should have a mega menu block. We don't. Why don't we have a mega menu block? Let's look. Not profile. We want sources, plugins, bring your issues. It's not finding it. Okay, so let's see. It's not in the build. Oh, you know why it's not in the build? Because I didn't run the build process. So I come back out to the root here, and I'm going to say npm start. That's going to run my build process. It's going to look for everything it needs to find. All the blocks. It's going to run that. I'm just going to hide this so we don't need to see it. So now we come over here. I should be able to refresh this. And I should be able to. I'll mute you, Kevin. What am I doing? Mega. Not meta, mega. There it is, mega menu. Okay. So that's not a very good. That's it. We're done. Stream's done. A couple things. Okay, so I'm going to do a couple things here. Let's jump over here. So let's look at it in here. Block.json. This looks all pretty good. Category is going to be not widgets, probably. It's probably not the best category. You know what I should do? You can add your own category in here. I don't know if I knew it. Anyways, it doesn't really matter, but yeah, we can add a category in here if you want to do that. Okay, so we got this. So how would this work? So we would have to have. So basically, what we'd want is something. I think we'd want. In the edit, we want to wrap it in a nav, right? Because this would be, we'd want to wrap it in a nav. Wouldn't we? That's what's good front end markup just for navigation. I mean, there's all so yeah. Okay, so it's wrapped in a nav way at the top, and then we can actually use, okay, and then we'll actually use a list to manage stuff, right? So we can go UL, and then li, item 1, blah, 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 right? So this is 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, don't need that, and we need to put the UL, I just deleted it back in, oh my lord, yes. Right, so this will be the wrapper, this will be the actual item numbers, and then I guess inside of this, we'd need to have, tell me if my markup's really screwed up, but my, so this would be, I guess top level. All right, I'm gonna steal Guju guys stuff here. I'm just gonna plunk it in. We'll put that there, and we'll need this, and we'll need this, and I don't know why this is. Right, okay. So we got that, and so we got this. So the sub menu, item like that, sub menu item, and then we gotta go sub menu, and then we're gonna have to clean that up, right? And go to this, clean that up, and then we need what? UL followed by nav. Right, so that should be something like that. Is that sort of what we're getting at? So I obviously have to fix all this, so it'll be, we're gonna spread use block props across here, right? Use block props, right? Get to this, and I can just add a class name. Oops, sorry. So use block props will actually take an object. So I'm gonna add a new class, another class name to this, which is this one, mega menu. We'll put that in there. All right. It should actually get, it'll actually get a whatever the name of the block is. So this should get wrapped in like a WP dash mega menu block or something. I'm just gonna change all this, just for shits and giggles. Just for now, I'm just gonna get rid of this. Okay, so I'm just gonna ignore that. So this should give me basic structure. right? In the front end, not there, in here. Yeah, reload. And we're gonna add mega menu. So we got category, submenu 1, submenu 2, submenu 3, right? So these should be links though, I believe. Should they not? All right, so we can make them all links. That's fine. So the thing is though, what I think we need to do, pardon me, is I think we're gonna need to make this part its own block. I think, because you can't have more than one InnerBlocks instance. So what we need to do is maybe, because we'd essentially need a bunch of these, right? Like we need to do like category 2, or sorry, category 2, category. What am I doing? 1, 2, 3, right? 1. Then we'd have 2, 2, 2, and I'm just updating this because I'm avoiding doing CSS. So something like this, right? We need to reload this. Now I'm not, you know what I'm gonna do just for, okay. So here's a trick. So if I do this, right? And I go and I insert this mega menu. I'm saying it like that every time. And I update this, right? Great. But what now I come in and I go like that. This is gonna give me a, pretty sure, oh no, I figured it out. Okay. So I don't know, let's give it another class name. It's like test. What this should do is this should yell at me. It's handling this extremely well. What I'm expecting to have happen is I should be getting like a markup. I can't figure out how to fix this, but it is figuring it out really quickly. Let's put like an H2 in here. This is broken. I'm trying to get a validation error. I'm trying to get Gutenberg to say, I don't know what to do with this. It's still figuring it out. Interesting. Did I do it? Okay. Oh, you know why? I'll tell you why. I'll tell you why, because actually the save doesn't matter at this point. I'm such a dope. Let me explain this a little bit better. So if I had this stuff, right? And I want to put it on the front end. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to take this, I'm going to go into save, and I'm going to replace basically all that with can I do that? Can I do that? Is that how that works? Yeah, anyways, we'll see. If I do that, I wonder if I had to pass it there. Interesting. Okay. So what'll happen is I will update this. See, that's the error. So when you change the save, it breaks. So what you can do in the meantime, instead of farting around with all this, you can just come in here and go like this. You can go save and just return null, right? And this should not be a problem. Or maybe it is going to be a problem. It's not going to be a problem moving forward, because now if I change this to something, right, and I update this, it shouldn't be a problem at all, because it doesn't care. because it's not this, when I hit save, it's not actually running save. It's not doing it. It's expecting to spit it out on the front end. So this is a good way of like messing around with it, and then you don't need to worry about moving any of this over. Anyways, this is a bit of an exercise in futility at the point at the moment, because we're not really doing anything in the front end yet. So anyways, I'm going to just do that, and I'm going to delete this block. That's just weird. Okay. It was all. Sure. Okay. Convert to, what is going on here? Random. Mega menu. Put that back in. Okay. So this is sort of what we're going to look at. So I think each one of these items needs to be a secondary block. Am I in my mind? Tell me if I'm thinking about this wrong, or if there's maybe another way that I should think of this, because I'm thinking this should be an InnerBlocks. And so what I'll do is create another one. actually what I'm going to do is in the edit, this is everything inside of this. I'm going to just basically use InnerBlocks here. I'm going to go InnerBlocks, right? I'm going to should be able to just go like that, InnerBlocks, right? And then push this. Oh, why is this giving me such grief? I am going to just do this real quick. There we go. So there should be an InnerBlocks in here somewhere. Yeah, there we go. So that's the InnerBlock. So what I want to do is I want to create a block that handles this. So I'll do that real quick. I'll come back over to here, and I'm going to just stop this. I'm going to go. Sorry. Oh, pardon me. I'm dying. There's okay. I'm going to run npx. This, and this is going to be menu. So this is mega menu, but I want to have for a mega menu section. We'll call it, right? So this is going to create another block for me inside a source called mega menu section, and the relationship is going to be basically that mega menu section can only be inserted inside of mega menu. That's the only way to do it. npm start. Okay, so I'll get that build happening again. I'll go in here. Now to do that, we're going to come in here and we're going to set a parent. And the parent is going to be the name of the block that it is a child of, and it is in here, and it's going to be named Twitch/mega menu. And we're going to put that in there. Oops. And wrap it inside the string because we're not heathens. So now, when I come back to my page over here and I refresh this, right? If I try to just insert a block, I should see mega menu. I do. Cool, that's expected. But if I come inside of here and I try to do this and I go mega menu, I spell it right? Oh, that was such a disappointing demo. I forgot to add it. Need to add it here. I'm making a section. So we got that building now, and then we should have mega menu section showing right here. We do. Let's try this again. Just pretend like I didn't demo it a second ago. So here we have mega menu, right? Mega menu. Oh boy. Oh boy, what's happening? Mega menu, its parent needs to be. Oh. Build process failed. That'll do it. Okay. So now if I come back in here, hard to demo this stuff if you don't know what you're doing. Okay, so if I just try to insert a block, I have access to mega menu, just mega menu. If I come inside of this InnerBlocks instance and I go to mega menu, you can now see that I have the access to the mega menu section. I can insert that. And so the idea is the contents of this is going to be one of these. So I'll just come over into my edit. I will grab this, copy it, go into mega menu section in the edit. I will basically do this. I'm going to spread the block props across here again, and I'm going to add the class. It's an object. Oh, sorry, it's an object. It's going to be class name. It's going to be not that. It's going to be what is it? Menu. It's menu item. Okay. So the class name is going to be menu item. I should be able to get rid of all this. I should be able to get rid of this. I should get that working. Beautiful. And okay, now I'm going to delete this stuff. And so what I want now is I'm going to have there's a few options for InnerBlocks, which say allowed blocks. The allowed blocks is an array, and it's going to be the only thing that I want to put in here for now is going to be this mega menu section because we're handling it. We're handling all the things like that. So we're going to put that in there, right? And then because that's the only thing that we can put in there, oh God, what was that? I'm going to do a template, which I believe is an array. Is it just like, I think it's literally that with the correct amount of things. So what this should do is when this block is inserted, it will get a template of a Twitch mega menu section. And the only block that I can put in there is the same thing. So let's check. Refresh this. I'm gonna cough. Excuse me. Okay, I'm going to delete this, remove this. I'm going to add a mega menu, and excuse me. I don't think I'm doing that right. Let's look it up. I think I just did it wrong. Inner block. Template. It is an array. Oh, I get it. It's an array of array. Okay, it's an array like that. It is a nested array is what I'm looking for. Yes. Okay. So this is an array because this can actually take props and stuff. So that's how that works. And then yeah, so it's an array. That's an array of arrays. I'm going to say array a couple more times just in case people then didn't get that it's actually an array. I'm dying here. Somebody do something funny. Okay. Oh, I'm hemorrhaging viewers. Okay, cool. So now we've got this. Now if I just come in here and I go insert another one, I can just keep inserting these sections. So there we go. Mega menu's done. Just kidding. That's ridiculous. Okay. But the thing is, we've got all these other, let's get out of the way. Yeah, you get out of the way, Kev. So I think what we should do now is I think we should have inner blocks inside of this. That's what we need to do. So on the mega menu in the save, what we want to do, what is this? What does this look like now? No, sorry, the mega menu looks like this. So what we want to do is you're going to want to take all this stuff. I'm going to want to put it in here. Okay, I can just steal all that. What? Mega menu, no, sorry. Okay, so this is all good so far. I want to get inner blocks from, where's the save? So in the save, I'm going to basically just steal all this because this is pretty much what's going to go in there. So in the save, I'm just going to drop this just below, right? And I'm gonna grab that. I'm gonna replace with this. Okay, so this is getting rid of the hard-coded stuff. Right, so inner blocks is going to be .content, and this should, I think that's all we have to do. Why is that yelling at me? Because I'm not importing it. So inner blocks, right? Right. Okay. So now if I come in here and I update this, refresh this. Another one. Update. Is this actually saving? It's not saving. Okay. Well, that's problematic. Now, why isn't it saving? Maybe because this thing doesn't have any. No, that should work. Huh. Let's look. Am I just doing inner blocks wrong? Oops. It's weird. I feel like I've done inner blocks a million times. I wonder, does this need to be a dynamic? I am drawing a complete blank here. All right, let's look at, and here. We can get there real quickly, go like this. And here I can go to Gutenberg. I can go to packages. I can go to edit post, I think it was. Edit post, components, or source, components. Where the hell is InnerBlocks? Jesus. Block editor. Sorry, not components. Block editor. Source, components, InnerBlocks. InnerBlocks. Let's look at the README for InnerBlocks. Okay. InnerBlocks.Content. Yeah. Okay. Okay. So why is that not working? Let's just keep messing around with it. So my mega menu has a save, InnerBlocks.Content. I'm gonna pull this out just for a second. I don't know if that's something that I need to really worry about. I don't know. We'll see. So I insert that block, right? And then I add another, where's the thing? I add another one of these, got it, one of these in there. I should be able to update this. I want to let's look at the code editor. Okay, so that doesn't really do much. So, oh my God. See what I did there? Because I turned off, because I wasn't using the save, it wasn't saving or doing anything. It was just returning null. This is probably gonna give me grief here in a second. Yeah. Okay, I'm gonna update that. And I'm gonna add another one. I'm gonna update that. I'm gonna refresh. And holy poop, it worked. Thank you for the what the deuce, Cav. Glad you're back. Duncan, I'm gonna say this right. Can you Stiver? I have these in my, I hate these block use block save. Yeah. Use InnerBlockProps save. So we're using the InnerBlockProps.save. Is that linked somewhere? Is that linked? Do I want to see that? No. I didn't, okay. I think you can use the InnerBlockProps.save to apply it to an element. Like if you wanted to have, like for example, and this maybe this is what we should be doing, but I think if we wanted to make this so we didn't have like a UL that's wrapped around this, I think you could apply the block props to that, I think, and then just use that, but I'm not entirely sure. I have to look it up, and maybe that's something I should be doing. Maybe we should be doing that. What was it? Use InnerBlockProps. Let's see. There's nothing in there. Let's look in here. What? Oh, because it's not spelled right. It's still not spelled right. Issues? Huh. Oh, wait. All right. I have to look that up. I've seen that used in a couple places. I've actually never used it. I've never had to, but maybe I should be. Okay. Anyway, so now we've got this, right? So this is just outputting whatever it needs to output. But the front end, I don't think is doing anything yet. So let's look. It's just, yeah, okay. So it is. Mega menu, hello from the saved content. Okay, so that is, the section. So the section, we're working, that's fine on the front end. Oh, in the edit, we have that going on. In the save, though, we need to change that. And we'll do so accordingly. What did I do there? Use block props. Should be .save. I don't know. Give me. Nope. Right. So that should give us this on the front end. This is probably going to break on me here. Temp block recovery. Here we go. So you could put a deprecation in if you wanted. You could do that, but it's for some of this. It seems it being the block editor seems to be getting a lot better at being able to parse this stuff. So you don't always need a deprecation. I would if you're working with static blocks, which is what these are, and you're going to release it. I would do deprecations every time you change anything because people are gonna run into problems. But otherwise, we don't necessarily need to right now. Okay, so we've got this getting spit out. Beautiful. So let's see. So this, so I guess now we can start building out things. So what is the expectation? I need you all to tell me what we would expect to have happen. So we would have this item be sort of a toggle, or would it be like a top level? Like when you hovered this, would it appear over here? You know what I'm saying? So we're gonna need some CSS, I think. So what do we got here? I want to see what's being spit out here. If I inspect this, I want to see what my class names and everything are. So class names menu, nav. Okay, so let's see. So in mega menu, close all this so I don't get confused. In the save of mega menu, if I do this, class name of mega menu, does that get spit out? Because right now it's only spitting out the block name, which is WP block Twitch mega menu, which could be fine. Yeah, it's oh, it replaces it. No, it doesn't. It's right here. So that doesn't add it. I wonder if I could do it like this. I wonder if I could do that. Is that kind of, maybe that, what? You just stop. I wonder if that'll just fail. Yeah, it's not spitting it out no matter what I do here. Oh, do I have to save? Okay, so it's not working. So, interesting. So what is this? This is the mega menu. Okay, so that just doesn't want to work. Okay, well I can just use the block name, which is going to be, I think, spit out right here. Yeah, mega menu. So under here, I'm going to target the UL, right? And then I'm going to say display flex, right? And is that going to give me a row? It is. Okay, so now we've got this. So that's how that's going to work now. Oh, Lord, what happened here? Okay, just stop being silly. So all right, so that works in the front end. Why isn't it working in there? I think there's something. I think so. What is this? Not variant. InnerBlocks has got a property. InnerBlocks has got a property, like for basically I think it's orientation. Let me look. Loud blocks orientation. Yeah, so orientation. Okay, so we're gonna add the orientation to here, and it's going to be horizontal. And we'll come back in here. If I grab this item, you see now we've got this. So why isn't this displaying? So I need to target that now. So menu, it's getting flex, but what's block editor InnerBlocks? What the hell? I wonder if I need, okay, extraction, That's not doing anything. So something is overriding this here. Doesn't seem to want to do it. I want that over here. So stop being stupid. Oh, wait a minute. This hover and focus within, I guess. Yeah, probably. Okay, so maybe this is the use block. So where is that? Where is that use block props come? Use inner block props come from? I think it's really strange. I can't find it here. Use inner block props. There's no code examples. Okay, I'm gonna need to take the use inner block props from here, right? I'm assuming this is how this is gonna work, right? Okay. Let's see. Is that still marked as experimental? I don't think so. But block. Oh God, why does it do that? Okay, get out of your top. dp.block. Editor. Oh, you can't see what I'm doing. I'm looking. So I like to do this when I'm trying to figure out if something exists. I just go to the global, and because it'll appear here. And then so use inner block props is right there. Okay. So I can pull that in. And I think what I can do is I can say, I just don't know what it takes. And I wish that, like, where's the docs for this, man? It's in the block. I'm just going to look at the block editor. So I know it's in the block editor. We're going to go into docs. We're going to go into packages. We're going to go into block editor. And is there in source? And is there a hooks? There is a hook. So where is this use? Oh God, I hate this. Okay. Should be easier to find. If it's exported, I should be able to track it down this way. This is redonkulous. Okay, hooks. Align. Gap, index, layout, line height, lock, use border props. Is it? I feel like I'm in the wrong place. It's part of the block editor? Block editor, yeah, it's part of this package. So, there, it's right there. Okay. Okay, call this hook a pass to return props to the element and mark as InnerBlocks wrapper. Automatically running the InnerBlocks to children. You could okay. Okay, so let's see what happens. I wonder if I can just pass. Do all this, maybe? Can I just do all that? They're telling me it's not a thing. I have no idea what this is going to do. Let's find out. Okay, this is probably going to break everything. We're going to see. We're going to see. It worked. It just worked. Mega menu section. Oh, the orientation didn't work though. Okay, I have a feeling what happened here. Let's look at the mega menu. So, okay. Okay. Okay, so maybe I have to do it like this. Maybe I have to put the object in here and I could say aloud. Let's go orientation, right? And then go horizontal. Like that. I can get rid of this one and see if that works. I seem to remember that this sort of, it didn't, why is it not working? So how do I pass items? Let's look at the docs again here. Call this hook and pass return props to the element to mark its InnerBlocks wrapper. Automatically rendering InnerBlocks as children. If you define a ref for the element, this part is best suited to hook. Through this hook, they will be merged and returned. This is not really working if I do allowed blocks. It's really annoying actually if this doesn't work like that. Let's find out. No, it's not working. So what happens if I put InnerBlocks? I'm gonna reset this because that's clearly not working. So if I put InnerBlocks in there and I put all this stuff on here, what happens? Let's look. I wonder if it just sort of inherits it. No, see that all works. Oh, wait. Ah, okay. Duh. Okay, so there's actually two parameters. There is a, I didn't read the docs because why would I read the docs? So there's an object that represents the props, and then there's another object that represents the InnerBlockProps stuff. So now I should be able to do this and do horizontal. Right, and I should be able to do like allowed. I'm just gonna go allow blocks, and then the next one's gonna be template. Whatever that is, yeah. So now I should be able to get rid of all this, and now it'll use this UL as the wrapper element, and I should also be able to get rid of that now. So yeah. So let's see. And that is a much better way of doing it because now my CSS isn't going to be so stupid, and now it does work. Oh, that's beautiful. Look at that. It's beautiful. I love it. Okay, so now my CSS works there. Let's see, how does it work at the front end now? If I update this, I go to the front end, everything still seems to work. If I add another one of these bad boys in there, update that over here, I got 3. Okay, I'm actually getting kind of excited about this. All right, so that was painful watching me do that, I'm sure. So yes. Okay, so now what? So on the save, can't use the hook though. I think I just have to do it this way because you can't use hooks in this function. You can't use hooks in the save function because it's not a React function. It's just a function. It can't even be written like a component, but it's, sorry, it's not a React component, but it can be written like one. However, when this thing is parsed, it's just called like a regular function. So it will fail is what it'll do. Okay, do that. Okay, so now we've got this thing set up doing this. Now I think we're pretty much done here. And then now we can go into the mega menu section and we can look in here. And so what do we have going on here? So this I feel like should probably be an inner block again. Right? This should probably be a nested list. So if we do like a UL, UL, right? Like with it, isn't it best practice to do sort of like lists instead of divs, like list items? Oops, God, man, my fingers are not working today. I don't know. This is how I would have done it like 10 years ago when I was doing CSS work, but that's just me. And then in here I can use the useInnerBlockProps again. Grab that. I'll put this on here. I'll spread this. Right. And then here it's going to take an array of props and an array of other things. And the class name is going to be your next w.org block. What is? Oh, this thing? Yeah, maybe. We'll see. I don't know. I still got to update my. I still have to update my advanced query loop block. I'm gonna add a. I have a pull request out there now for to be able to query multiple posts. I'm gonna add it. The UX is horrible just because there's no real way of doing it. But I'm gonna merge that and put it up live. I think that'll make sense. Okay, so in here, we're gonna have. I'm just gonna do this for now because I think we only want to have certain blocks in here allowed, right? Like I think that's what we're looking for. All right, just gonna go. Oops, I'm just gonna remove the whole block because this was bound to happen. Remove mega menu. We're gonna put the mega menu back. Oh, you are a real problem right now. What's going on? Did I forget to import something? Probably. Oh God, what is this? Okay. What is it? Use InnerBlocks. It's from WordPress block editor. So in here, it's really strange. Should be able to. Oh, I must have typed it wrong. Because I don't ever do that. I never typo. It's pretty rare, actually, how much I don't typo. Let's try it again. Okay, so that worked. And then if I click on this, I should be able to put in some things. Okay, great. So we need to filter out some of these blocks. So the only blocks that I want to be able to put in here. Oh my God, what just happened? What was that? Craziness afoot. Okay, so we want to have like not navigation, but let's look at the navigation block because I think we can. It's sort of like a page link. Custom. I think what we need to do. I know what we're gonna do. I think the thing we need to figure out is because we have access to. So if I put a navigate, let me tell you what I'm thinking. So in this navigation, right, we have all of these sort of blocks available to us. We have this custom link block, site logo, page link, page list, site title, spacer. Like I think we should use these blocks and allow them to go in here because we don't need to build this stuff. This navigation already exists. Like it's just a structure, right? So we put a page link in and then it's there for us. So what is this block called? So let's, hello, McFly. I'm gonna grab this block. I'm gonna go into the code editor so we can see what the blocks are called. And what are the stupid blocks called? Navigation, WP navigate. Oh, that's filthy. That is filthy. So, hi, will you react? Alexander Sam's on 123. Hi, good to see you. Thanks for chatting. What do you mean, will I react? Yes, I don't know what you're talking about. So let's look at the that navigation block. I wonder if it's just a simple. Well, it must be an InnerBlocks in there somewhere. So we go to the block library. We can go into source. We can find, is it navigation? I think it's just called. Elemental B navigation, and then in the block JSON. No, not there. React to my game called Zombie Shooting Game. No thanks. Edit. Oh Lord, InnerBlocks.js. What's in here? So these are the allowed blocks that I want to be able to put in there. Perfect. Right. So we can. I'm just going to grab this, and I'm going to go in the make range section. I'm just going to steal this. Why not? So I'm going to go like that. I'm going to say in here we're going to go allowed blocks is allowed blocks. So let's just see what happens there. So we'll see what works. Oh, wait a minute. This still might not work because, oh, no, it didn't work. So we can put custom link in there now. Right, so there we go. So now we can just use the existing blocks to do all of that stuff. And if I update this, I don't know what it's going to do in the front end here. It's not doing anything on the front end. Okay, go somewhere and they will disagree. Time me out. No one will check or play my game. Okay. Well, I'm sorry. Alexander Samson 123. Yeah, sorry that that's happening to you. I don't know what to say, my friend. All right, so in the save, we need to grab. We basically need to grab this in the save. And, okay, we already have it. So we're gonna have to get the InnerBlocks, right? I think we should be able to just do that. I think that's what we should be able to do. What is the new Gutenberg that you're using in this plugin? A web factory. What do you mean? The new Gutenberg? Like the version of Gutenberg? Like actually I don't even know if I have the Gutenberg plugin installed. Maybe I do. Multi-logic. Oh, I do have it installed. I'm gonna deactivate it because I didn't intend to have that installed. I thought this had to do with the new release. No, that was last week. Nope, this is just, I'm just building something. Usually every other week. So this week we released 15.6. Did I see the rocket launch? It was, I didn't see it. I heard about it though. And it, blew up from yesterday. Yeah. So typically what I do is the release goes out and then the next week, I review the features because that way you give some time for like any patches that need to go out just in case. And so, some people can play around with it. So anyways, yeah, so that'll be next week. But this week we're just working on, we're building out a mega menu doodad is what we're doing, which is the technical term. I don't know if you're aware of that, but that is 100% accurate as the technical term that we call it. Doodad. It blew up 10K in the air. Yeah, that really sucks. Okay, temp plug. Yep. Okay, we're gonna save this. I'm gonna add a site logo. Let's put that in there. I'm gonna update this. So I don't know what this is gonna do. We're gonna see. So just spit it on out. Okay. Awesome. Yes, this is 6.2. Okay, so now we've got basically this all working. So a couple things that we need to figure out. And this is just structural stuff. So obviously this, I don't know what we're doing here. What should this be other than a much different color because it looks like crap? So in the, where did I do that? In the styles? I did that. In the styles, I want the color, I want the color of links to also be white, right? I think that'll work. Let's see. Didn't work. Why didn't it work? Why didn't it work? What am I doing wrong? Absolute deuce am I doing wrong? So the color, oh, it's being overridden. Oh, that's super annoying. So you know what I'm gonna do? This is what I'm gonna do, and you're not gonna have a say in it. Oh, right, and I want to take the list item. I want to take the LIs off, don't I? I want to go like LIs, like list style none. Is it? Do I do that on the? I think I might have to do that on the UL. Now that I think about it, maybe the UL. Oh my god, my CSS just sucks. Just sucks. Is the build running? Hold on. No, it's running. I know it's running. Let's see. Inspect. So this thing. Menu. Category 1. So the LI here. Style, is it? None is the correct. Why didn't I get it? So maybe that's not the right one. Maybe that's this one. Doesn't seem to matter what is happening. Okay, I'm gonna. Where's it coming from? Oh, weird. Okay, so it's coming from mega menu, right? List style is none, right? Right? So if I add another one, there we go. That get rid of that. Okay, so that's the thing. All right, and then the other thing is I do not want this. Wait, what am I doing? Where'd that background color come from? Oh, you know what? It's in here. No, it's not. It's in here. I don't need the background color. And background color needs to go away. And in fact, I don't think I want to style that because I want the theme to style that. That would make a lot more sense. Wouldn't you agree? I don't think I want that either. Let's make sure I don't have any of this junk anywhere. Right, so this should be these links should be probably styled by the theme, or at the very least by something over here, by the colors, right? So if I change that theme, the theme should get updated. Okay, so category 1. So what is this? What should this do? Somebody tell me what this should do. Should this just be like a toggle, like sort of categories, and you roll over it and you see everything? Is that sort of what we should be doing here? I think maybe we'll do that. So on click, it opens the sub menu. Okay, so it needs to be clickable. Use all styling if you change themes. No. You. Okay, so Guju guy, that's what we'll do. We'll have the stuff hidden or whatever you want to call it. And then a web factory. If we style them, we lose all styling if we change themes. Yes and no. You can, like, if you're gonna build a custom block that's gonna run on any theme, you shouldn't introduce your own theme. You should try to leverage the colors that the theme does, because that'll just work with the theme, right? Like if you make everything bright orange and your theme is not bright orange, you're gonna have to go and change all those colors and it won't look nice. Kevin, get out of here, voice command. It's fantastic. Yeah, so, you know, but that doesn't mean you can't introduce color controls. Like there's no reason why you couldn't put like, you know, something like, where am I here? Like, so like in here, we could say supports, what is it, like color, right? You could do like, link, sure. We'll do link color. I don't know if this is gonna actually work, but we'll see. So just in the block controls, if I select this, I should have link control in here, and see now I can set it to some beautiful colors, but also the colors that come with the theme, right? So this stuff is controlled by the theme, not your block, and that's the way it should be, in my opinion, because you want your theme, you want your block to integrate very nicely with the theme. JMServe. We're trying to build a mega menu. That's what we're trying to build. And so far, we're being very successful. So, okay. So yeah, so we can do that. So maybe we'll do links, and maybe we'll also do, I don't know, whatever, text, true, and maybe, yeah, so we'll add that. All right, so we'll make that so in the individual blocks here. This thing just keeps doing this. I'm gonna just get rid of that for now. In individual blocks, I'm gonna move me so you can see. We select the individual blocks. Now we got text, background, and I think we actually have to turn background off. I think you have to say background and then false, because I think it's default true, because maybe we don't want background. This is up to you. This is up to whatever you think makes sense. So we can do text. There's no real text in here, but maybe there will be. I don't know. We'll see. So what I think we need to do is we need to be able to customize this text. So we'll do that now. We'll do that super duper easy and simple. We'll go in the mega menu item, and in our editor, we're going to introduce. What are we going to introduce? Rich text, right? Boom, boom. So what we'll do is we'll change this. We'll go rich text, right? We'll use that. And then we're going to make the tag. Tag name is not going to be span. It's going to be A. And that's what it's going to be. And then we need a value, right? And so the value, this is going to actually be a prop. Or sorry, not prop. It's going to be an attribute. So we're going to have, we have to get in here and go attributes, right? And we want to call, that's not at all the right thing. Attributes, and then we're going to call set attributes. Why is this not working? What's the problem? Oh, that's the problem. And I'm going to go in here. Oh my God. Okay. Needs to stop. Okay. So in our block, we're going to add an attribute here. And this attribute is going to be, it's going to be called title. Sure. Supports this property. It's super powerful, a web factory. There's lots of really cool things that you can do with it. It's going to be type. If I can type type. Oh my God, this autocomplete's not happening. Type is going to be it's going to be a string, and there we go. So now we have title. So now in our edit, we can come in here and we can destructure title off of the attributes, and we can put value here is going to be, oops. Value is going to be title. And we're going to say on change is, it's going to be a function. Yep. And it's going to take the new text, and it's going to call set attributes. And we're going to set the title, title attribute to the new text. That's all that's going to do. Now we can get rid of this, right? And I think always having a placeholder is a good idea. We can say like, instead of doing that, because that's not what we should do, we should actually import. So we have the thing that's marked for translation. We'll call that, add title, bring me your issues. That was good. That was GitHub Copilot. Thank you for that. And so now when we load this, we should get this. This probably, I'm just going to update this. I don't know what's going to happen here. It's going to probably yell at me. But so yeah, so there we go. So now we can start putting in, title, click me, right? Now there's some things that we want to like do. Like this is not what we want. So rich text allows you, like, there's some things that we can turn off. And is it experimental? Multi-line? I think it's false. I think that's what it is. I'll have to look. But if we, so now, oh no, that's not working. Okay, so let's look at rich text here. Rich text is in the block editor. There's a way of basically saying you can't insert new lines, and that's what we're gonna do because that's what we want. Components. I just can't remember the prop name off the top of my head here. Rich text. Okay, so in our rich text, tag name placeholder multi-line. How did I do this before? I did this before. Multi-line. By default, a line break will be inserted on enter. If edited field contain multiple, this property can be set to create a new paragraph on enter. Weird. Let's try this again, because that should not allow me to do it. And I literally did this on another stream somewhere. Where did I do this? That shouldn't be wrapping like that. Okay. Let's do a search. That's not it. The best part is I cannot remember where I did this, but I did it somewhere. Let's look at the one I'm working on right now. Oh, that's super duper annoying. Is there an experiment? Oh, you know what? Hold on. You just hold on. I think there might be an experimental one that I can look at here. Where did I find that? Is it in here? I think it might be disableLineBreaks. Let's try that one. Let's try that one. I think disableLineBreaks is true. Maybe that's the one I'm thinking of. There's one that's in there somewhere that seems to not. That did it. Okay, so using the disableLineBreaks prop makes it so you can type, but you can't. I'm hitting return, and I'm trying to, and it's not going to break. And that's really good because otherwise you could let's drop a whole ton of text in there, and this is just kind of what we want. I don't know if multi-line false needs to be on there, so we'll check that as well. Let's see. Reload that, and it doesn't seem to do anything. Either way, oops. I am typing away and trying to hit return. It's not doing anything. Okay, great. So now that's done. So we're gonna say this is whatever section 1. All right. So we update this now. Probably gonna have to. We're definitely gonna have to fix that. So go back over here. So what is this yelling at me for? Oh, get out of here. I don't want to document that. Okay, so rich text, right? Okay, so we need to import rich text in the save. So So it'll be from the same place in here. And then here, we're just going to do the same thing. So rich text is going to be tag, name is going to be a, value. No, not value. It's not going to be that. It's going to be in the attributes array, or object, I'm sorry. Attributes. It's going to be title. And the value is going to be that. Right? And I think it's what? Is it dot? How? Oh god, I can't remember. I can't believe I can't remember how to do that. I think it's just dot content. Where is it? Spit it out with not that. Dot content. Okay, that's right. So it's RichText.Content. And I can get rid of this. That should be the only thing that it needs to get to spit out. So now, back over here, do this. Sure, temp block recovery. We're going to update that and refresh this section 1. So now we got that. Cool. So we want this. We want to register a click for this, right? So what do we want to do here? I guess we'll probably want to do like an on click. So is there a thing that gets spit out? Let's see. So is there like an A tag? So what's the best way to do this? Okay, so we're gonna go. I'm gonna do that. Okay, so now we can add a viewScript to our mega menu section. So we're gonna say view.js. So this is gonna be the file that gets run, viewScript. So when you do this, you are telling the block API that you have a script that you want to run on the front end. Yeah, get out of here. Right. So now if we restart our build process, which I've just done, and we look in build, and we look in mega menu section, we should have a file called view.js, right? So in here, there's not doing anything right now, but now what we can do is I can go alert loaded, and this should on the front end now won't run in here, so we don't get any pop-up. But if we run in here, we'll get a little loaded, doodly-doo. Now the other thing that we should probably do is we should probably import the we should probably go import, what is it? DOM, that's what we want. And then we want to go DOM ready, console DOM ready. In here, we're going to want to register our click events. So we should be able to go what? Window, or document dot, oh god, dot query selector. That's not what I want. It's going to be, what did I just figure out that was? It's going to be this thing. So grab that class. Come on now. Come over here. Go that class, right? And then I go A. Right? Oh, am I in the way? Sorry. I spelled document wrong. Document, query selector. That I don't need that. So, and then I need to actually continue. That's what I need. Okay, so this is going to be alert clicked. I don't know why I say it in a high-pitched voice, but I just feel like it. So you can deal with that. Thank you. Whatever forever. Is that working? Awesome. Okay. So now if I refresh this, I think, boom, it worked. All right. So that's basically what we're going to do. That's not basically what we're going to do. That's exactly what we're going to do. You know what I'm saying? So weird. Okay. So when we click that, we'll do another query selector, right? And so this should work. Okay. Oh, this. You should always document your code unless you're live streaming, and then you don't have to do anything. You don't have to do anything you don't want to do anyways, but that's what you should be doing. So, okay, so that's not used. Right, so now I think we can just, if you just add a bunch of these, right, just add another section, boom. Oh no, sorry. Section 2. Right, we should be able to update this. We should get another one up here, section 1, that click, sure, section 2. Oh, duh. So it's not query selector. It should be query selector all, I believe, right? One of them. One of those suckers. See, does that work? Oh, why didn't it work? Oh, nothing worked. Oh, great. Okay. Const. I think I knew this was gonna be a thing. Const links. I warned you. So we'll just do this for now. Right. I'm wondering. I think maybe I have to. So my console.log the links. Probably have to map and add the event lister, don't I? Kevin's got an idea. You'll have to. I figured. Okay. So if I refresh this now, I should get what? Oh. I should be able to do what, a dot map and do it, or filter. Yeah, node list. Okay. So I should be able to go for each. All right, for each. You know what I can never remember about JavaScript? Yeah, I'll just follow this, and then I should be able to go. This is going to write all the code for me. It's fantastic. Is it link dot add? It's going to tell me. This is going to give you the. It's going to give me the code here, or what? Like that. I should be able to do. Right, I should just be able to grab that and not do that. Right? For each. What is this? For each is not defined. For each. Hell, links. Oh, see, the JavaScript always screws me up because I don't know what I'm doing, and I'm assuming it's just a single callback like that. Right. So this is a good idea to do this. Okay. All right. Let's just see. Let's just see. I'm gonna say it a bunch of times. It worked, and that one worked too. And I didn't need any help from you, Kevin. Well, I did actually needed entirely needed help. I knew I needed to map or not map it to do that though. So why doesn't map work? I guess map returns a new array of an object. So I need a node item, right? This JavaScript always screws me up because I'm so used to, like on the PHP side, where you pass in your for each or your for loop or whatever, you pass the elements. So this is the way to do that. Okay. So then in here, click event. I'm going to do. Anyways, okay. So this is. I'm just curious now. Console.log is the event dot current target. I wonder what that is going to show me. Section 1, section 2, section 1. So I should be able to dot, what is it? Text? Is text content a thing? Is that right? Yeah. Okay, cool. Yeah, no, I know, but thank you, Web Factory. Yep, 100%. Sometimes I use map to do things maybe I shouldn't do map. I realize that for each just iterates and map also iterates, but it does return a new thing. So, but I didn't know if you could like get access to the node and apply it that way. But it's definitely a misuse of map. So, okay. So now what I want to do is we're going to want to, in the section, in the save. Okay, so we're going to put some stuff in here, I guess, right? So in section 1, we're going to add a custom link to www.google.ca. All right, we're going to do that. Update this. We're going to refresh this. So there's some CSS stuff. So why is that look like that? Oh, it needs to be wrapped in a UL. It's not. Make a menu section. I guess what I need to do is this, and put the InnerBlock content inside of that. Not super happy about that. So the submenu, so there'll be a class of submenu. No, get rid of that. Last name. Does anyone know if there's like a use block? There must be a useBlockProps.save on here. Let's look. Where did I find that? So use. Where did I find that? Use block. Block editor. Oops. Find. Use block. Use InnerBlockProps. So if we look at this, there should be a hook in here somewhere that I can play around with. Use inner. Interesting. So where is the user inner block props come from? There. Okay. All right. I'm going to just do it this way. I mean, it's a hook, and I don't know if there's a save portion of it. Maybe there is. Maybe there is. Let's see. So. I just don't know what that's going to do. Let's find out. Oh my lord. Something broke. I just killed everything. What is that? Okay, go on. Okay, so I think that answers my question that it doesn't exist. So I'm going to get rid of that. Are you looking for use? Yes, I am looking for useInnerBlockProps.save. Is that a thing? useInnerBlockProps. Blocks props? That is the stupidest name. Oh. InnerBlocks props. I guess that does make sense. Okay, I'm just calling it wrong. That's why. So it's InnerBlocks props. This got me in trouble last time too. So where is that? This is what I've been looking for. So thank you. Additional. Okay. So class name. Okay. So that's what we're doing. Okay. So that is what I want. And I want to do class name, and then what is the submenu, right? That's what I call that. So that's great. Okay, I should be able to get rid of that now. I think that should work. Let's see. Thanks for the link there, Jim Serve. I appreciate that. Yeah. Okay, update. Okay, so that is actually doing what I think it should be doing now. So we have the same. So this is li. Okay, perfect, awesome, fantastic. So the sub menu. So we're gonna go. What we're gonna do? We're just gonna. Okay, so that's what I want. So sub menu. Right there, we're gonna add a class to it. Okay, so this is kind of it. So what is it? It's hover, or when we roll, when we click, we're gonna do that, right? So we're gonna go current target. So like a okay. First things first, we're gonna in the menu section, we're gonna go to the styles. We're gonna say the EL is gonna be. We're gonna do L with the class of sub menu. No, we can do that. We're also gonna go to ul.sub menu. Does anyone know in Sass, can I do this? in a, why can't I type this? Sub menu is going to be display. I'm going to say none. Can I do this? Can I go like plus submenu? Oh, that's what it is. Yeah. Thank you. Dot submenu. I don't, is that actually what it's called? So it's all one word. Right. So that is what I need to do. Thank you for that. We're going to do this. I'm going to go like that. Right. So this should hopefully refresh this. We shouldn't see that. Okay, cool. So when I click on this, is it working? Yeah, it's working. Okay, I want to see what the current target is. Can I like No, I want to know what the next. I need to be able to grab basically the sibling. I think of that, right? So this is the pointer event. Current target is. Oh, I have access to the link, right? I should be able to say, shouldn't it be able to go link dot, was it next sibling? Shouldn't I be able to do that? Ah, that's exactly what I wanted. Hello. Okay, we're gonna go dot styles, no, style display equals block, right? I don't know. This is probably gonna break. I'm gonna make it add a class here. Boom. Ha! Okay. So okay. So yeah, I'm gonna put a style in here. I'm gonna say submenu. I'm gonna say dash hidden. Right, I'm just going to toggle that class on and off. Right? So I mean, yeah, but I want the default state to not show anything though. So wait. So then add a dot hidden where you imported, sorry, so okay, hold on. Craw PDX. I imported the VB.js file by adding it to my block.json. I just did it down here. Make a reference to it here, and the build process will just connect. We'll find it, build it, compile it, and pull it in. So, well, what I basically want to have is I'm going to dot hidden. I'm just going to say you will submenu. Excuse me, I'm sorry, I keep coughing the mic. Menu, right? So, and then I'm going to go, what is it? So like, dot, no. Yes, so. Yeah, no, I know. Because I want the default value to be that, but then I want to go dot show, and I'm going to say what display. Oh, excuse me, I'm sorry. I'm going to say block, I guess, right? So we should be able to do that. So we can go next to link dot. It's a classes, class list, toggle is open. Is that an actual thing? Is toggle an actual thing? Show. God, choking and hiccuping. Whew. All right, let's see what that does. Boop, 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 boop. All right. So I think that's sort of basic functionality there, right? I'm gonna do that. So what else should this mega menu do? Click on this, it should take you where it's gonna go, right? We toggle that. I wonder if, yeah. So, all right. That's a super basic menu, mega menu. Now the question becomes, like, so now we're just basically all in styles. All right. By the way, you could do this without JS too. Oh, like with a hover? Like if I didn't want to have like JavaScript, I could do like hover. Can you apply? I don't know how to do that, Kevin. Oh, right. So I could do something like, could I do, I guess I could do something like, how would I do that? Details? What's details? What is that? Kevin, you always have these like really cool things to do, and I don't know what that works. Hover display block, details. I gotta get better. CSS, what is this? Is there, what? Details, is it a tag? Yeah, there we go. Oh my God, that's cool. So details just does its thing. That's cool. I've never seen, so H1 summary. Does it automatically come with that little drop down thing? That's pretty neat. Okay, I didn't know that. That's probably a better link to look at. I hate looking at this W3 School stuff. It's junk. So that's really cool. Can you get rid of that arrow? You must be able to get rid of the arrow somehow, right? All right, well, that's a pretty cool way of doing it. Yeah, very cool. So we can do it that way too. I mean, I'm not going to, not that I don't want to, but we're just sort of out of time here, but that's a really, really interesting approach, which I think makes a lot of sense in this case. Saves you having to do any JavaScripty stuff, but in case you did want to do it, it is there. Yeah, I guess at hover display block, we could do that too. So we'd be hovering over the, not the sub menu though, right? You'd want to hover over, when you hover over the A, right, which would be like that, right? Hover. Can you? Yeah, I guess you could, right? You just, or you like, yeah. There's a number of ways of doing this, I guess. Yeah. Anyways, a bunch of ways to skin that cat. So, okay, cool. Well, I think I'm going to call it for today. I got a bunch of other stuff to do, but thanks for hanging out with me. I appreciate it as usual. You guys are awesome. And man, I was so close to 400 viewers or followers. This is great. I have 400. Or sorry, I have 394 or 400. So, you know, if you're not following me, please give me a follow. I'd love to hit 400. That'd be fantastic. In the meantime, let's see who is available to raid. No one is raiding. No one that I follow is raiding today. Maybe it's 420. It's two 420 for them. But okay, cool. I'm gonna let y'all go. But this has been fun. How many subs? How many subs do I have? You're asking all kinds of questions. Well, Kevin, I'm pretty sure you're a sub. Let's see, Twitch. Let me get into my Twitch. Let me get into my dashboards here. Look at my analytics. What do we got? QD. Analytics. All right. So, how the hell do I know? How many do I need to do? Where does it tell me? Oh, Stream Manager. That'll tell me. So I got 4 subscribers. of which one is Kevin, I'm sure. 4 subs. So yeah, if you want to sub too, that's great. I just don't expect anyone to spend money on me. But you got that free Prime sub that you can absolutely dump on this old guy if you want. But anyhow, appreciate y'all. Thank you so much for coming out, Kevin. It's always a pleasure. I only signed up to watch me. Oh, nice. Thanks, Jim Sir. Well, I appreciate you for doing that. Yeah, cool. Yeah, so I'm gonna drop off. So next week we're probably gonna be looking at the 15.6 release, and then yeah. So anyways, thanks y'all. Y'all are great. I'm gonna check one more time to see if there's anyone else we can raid, and there isn't. So we're just gonna say goodbye. I appreciate you all. Thanks for hanging out with me today. See you next week. Thanks for watching. If you like this video, please give it a like. And be sure to subscribe to my channel for more content about Gutenberg and WordPress development.